Maraming salamat rin po sa birthday greeting. Maraming salamat po. Extend natin ng konti before we go to lunch, but I promise you after you listen to my talk, masarap yung pagkain ng lunch. So, konting extension lang po para we can really discuss this lengthily and we can feel excited about this whole undertaking. So, of course, to our Honorable Imelda Anging Rivaboro, ang First District Representative, thank you very much. Palakpakan po natin si Congresswoman. Nung nagpunta po si Congresswoman sa office ko less than 2 months ago, I was actually anticipating that she would give me a piece of paper with a master plan. Only to find out, she showed me the Mindanao Civic Center that was built 20 years ago. So I was pleasantly surprised. Talagang napanguna ako, napabilib ako, at sinabi ko, pupunta na kagad ako dyan. So, parapakan po natin si Congresswoman. Vice Governor Alan Lim, sir, thank you for the warm welcome this morning to all municipal mayors, to all our board members, to all the participants, to our sir from DepEd, sir, good afternoon, and of course the National Youth Commission, to all the PSC colleagues and speakers, COS2J, Team Kiko, Ma'am Karen, ito sila Karen, Commissioner Fritz Gaston, and to sports media. Muli, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. I have a presentation, but let me do a parang preamble. What I've seen, what I've heard, what I will see later on, is what I call unbelievable vision, unbelievable passion, and a great love story as far as sports tourism is concerned. Bakit ko po sinabi yan? Because when President Marcos appointed me as chairman of the Philippine Sports Commission last July 2025, after my 30 years of corporate work, because corporate background ko talaga ako under the MVP group. No, sa Manuel Pangilinan Group, I was a senior executive for 30 years, and a tourism executive, and a sports executive. Ang una ko pong sinabi, nung naging chairman ako, tatlo lang ang gagawin ko, tatlo lang. Kapakanan ng atleta, regional training centers, and sports tourism. Again, kapakanan ng atleta, regional training centers, and sports tourism. Only to realize that what I mentioned last year, Lalo del Norte has been doing it for 20 years. That is why I say unbelievable vision, unbelievable passion, and a great love story as far as sports tourism is concerned. You have been saying that the problem, the challenge of Lalo del Norte is the challenge of perception because of conflict, armed conflict. Totoo po yan. Nag-text nga ako, pinagyayabang ko nga lahat ng developments ko dito, pino-forward ko sa pamilya ko at mga kaibigan ko sa Manila. Ang sagot sa akin, ingat ka dyan eh. Pero pinapakita ko, sabi ko, anong iingatan ko, napakaganda rito. The land of bounty and beauty. Di ba? Ano, ingat ako, this is a beautiful province. And bakit ngayon ako nagpunta dito? Di ba? So, we have to do something. You know, ladies and gentlemen, with conviction, I will tell you, it is a mortal sin if the Philippine Sports Commission ignores this vision. It will be mortal sin. Because what we have to do together now is to change that mindset and that perception that Lanao del Norte is a land of conflict. We change conflict and make it competition. Because sports tourism is a great strategy. So from conflict to competition, na-pick up niyo ba yun, June? Tsaka Billionario? Na-pick up niyo ba yun? So from conflict to competition, ganun po ang gawin natin. So later on, I will explain to you what we can bring, what we can do together, so that we excite not only the province, we excite the entire country, we excite Southeast Asia, we excite the world. So your dream will come true, and that dream has to come true today, starting today. You know why? Because you have personally, and I'm sure together with my colleagues, you have actually captivated me. Congresswoman has captivated me, and I am so impressed. So let me share with you what we can do together so you understand. Ito ang game plan, malinaw ang game plan, i-explain sa inyo ng aking mga kasamahan today, this afternoon, and tomorrow what we can do together so that we hit the ground running. Okay po? So, Prof. Ujay, thank you. Let me show you a video. na namin pinapanlabas yan. But every time we watch it, maski kami, every time talagang tumatayo yung balahibo namin tapos mapapaiyak ka sa galak. Tutulo yung luha mo sa galak. Yan ang nagkakawa ng sports. That is the beauty of sports. Nakita niyo mo yung kay Carlos Yulo? Ang kwento ko dyan, simple-simple. Natulog ako sa Paris, sa loob ng stadium nung nanalo ng ginto si Carlos Yulo. I was inside that Coliseum with 15,000 people and maybe not even 20 Filipinos. But the loudest cheer, the loudest voice during that competition when Caloyulo won the gold, galing sa voices ng 15 Filipinos. And all the other foreigners were looking, sharing our excitement, clapping their hands. Pero siguro at the back of their minds, paano nanalo ng gymnastics ng mga Pilipino ito? And you know my realization that I always make it a point to tell this story? Alam niyo ho, pag nakita niyo pala yung bandila ng Pilipinas na pinatayo sa Olympics, pag pinakanta sa inyo yung lupang hinirang na inaangat yung bandera ng Pilipinas sa Olympics, hindi niyo po makakanta yung lupang hinirang. Alam niyo bakit? Kasi tatalunin at lulunurin ng boses ng luha mo yung boses mo. Hindi ka makakakanta kasi tatalunin ng iyak yung boses mo. That is the beauty of sports. That is the beauty of sports tourism. Yung sports book, it makes the nation smile. So the perceived, babalikan na mo, yung perceived conflict that everybody perceives that is happening in Lanao, kaya-kaya ho natin gamutin yan ng sports tourism. Kaya-kaya ho natin yan. Magtutulungan po tayo dyan. Magtutulungan po tayo. So, sabi ko nga po, enhance athlete welfare, develop strategic sports infrastructure, and boost sports tourism. Diyan po sa tatlong yan, yung dalawa meron na kayo eh. Yung nasa gitna at saka yung nasa kanan. You want to do that, you can easily do that. Yung athlete welfare, all we have to do is designate Lanao del Norte as a regional training center of the Philippine Sports Commission. So the Philippine Sports Commission as a national government agency under the office of the President can help fund your programs. Gagawa lang po tayo ng memorandum of agreement between the governor and the congressman and the Philippine Sports Commission to say that the Philippine Sports Commission recognizes, identifies Lanao del Norte and the Mindanao Civic Center as a regional training center for national athletes from Mindanao. Gagawin po natin yan. Now, ito po ang importante. You have to tell me kung ano yung sport, saan kayo magaling. For example po, yung Bukidnon, it is a regional training center for boxing. In Candon, Ilocos Sur, maniwala po kayo, it is a regional training center for archery. In Baguio, it is a regional training center for combat sports. Ayan po yung Candon, oh. Take a look, it is just 1 hectare. You have 66 hectares here. Ma'am, look at Candon. Sa taas din po, sa baba po yan ng hotel ni Mayor Eric Simpson. But you have hundreds of young archers playing, doing training in Candon. So if you are from Northern Luzon, hindi ka na pupunta Maynila. Ayan po, tingnan nyo, Dagupa, no? Dagupa is our regional training center for gymnastics and swimming. Yan po nakikita nyo, ma. Yan po mismo yung mat kung saan nag-training si Pangulo. Dinala po namin yan lahat sa Dagupan. Isa lang ang tip ko kay Mayor Belen Fernandez. Huwag mo na pong tatanggalin yung gymnastics na yan. Alam ko po, dati basketball court yan. Napakarami na pong basketball court sa Pilipinas. Wala po tayong gymnastics gym. Yan po sa Dagupan, 24/7 gymnastics gym na yan. Yung mga bata po, nakita niyo po yun. Thank you, Chairman Pato and Mayor Belen, for a dream come true. Alam niyo po bakit sila nagpapasalamat? Because before we gave them this gymnastics equipment, every Friday afternoon, they ride the van. Magulang at mga bata, Biyernes at hapon pupunta sa Maynila para makapag-training sa gymnastics facility sa Maynila. Uuwi yung mga bata gabi ng linggo. Linggo-linggo. Gumagastos yung mga magulang, gumagastos yung mga relatives just to bring the kids to Manila. Something is wrong. In Bukidnon, in Baguio, there are 15 youth boxers in Baguio. Alam niyo, taga saan yung 15 youth boxers in Baguio? Lahat ng Mindanao. What are they doing in Baguio? So what is the instruction of the President? Put up regional training centers outside of Metro Manila. Go to Mindanao, go to Visayas, go to Luzon, and put it there. Bring the coaches there. Ayan po, Ilocos, tinatapos na natin sa bayan mismo ni Presidente. Ayan po, yung Mindanao, nag-host ng palarong pambansa souvenirs ako panahon ni Pangulong Duterte. Hindi po tinapos. Ngayon po, tinapos na natin, Yung one part, tinapos na natin. So yung upper right photos, yan na po yung small pool ng UP Mindanao. Tinatapos na po namin yung UP ngayon bigger pool. Ayan po yung Bukidnon, no? So, pareho po ng ginagawa nyo rito. Pero, yung kay Center Mix, parang 13 hectares lang. Yung senior 66 So, malaking talagang potential dito sa Danao. But now, tingnan niyo po ito. I think it's good to share with you. Yan po yung athletes door na yan. Nandun lang po yan sa second floor ng stadium. So, pasilip natin mamaya yung stadium nyo na existing. Kasi immediate yan. Ganyan po yan, immediate, ginawa kagad namin. So, I saw that in Zamboanga, they're doing that. We're also doing that in Rizal. Easily 30-40 beds so that you can host. So ngayon, nandiyan po yan, ganyan po yung sa Bukidnon. Ayan po, Siargao. Siargao, we're designating Siargao as the regional training center for water sports, surfing, rowing, dragon boat, windsurfing, lahat po. Yan po sa Siargao. Nakikita niyo po yan yung bagong design na yan. Philippine Sports Commission po nagpapagawa ngayon yan sa Siargao. Why? Because we are hosting this November the highest level of World Surf League. The best, parang Formula 1, parang Wimbledon in Siargao. The best surfers in the world. Diyan po sa Siargao. And it will happen in Siargao in the next 3 years. Because they also believe in sports tourism. So, yung National Youth Games po, kami po ni Secretary Sani Angara, talagang nag-uusap po kami how to harmonize Batang Pinoy na LGU competitions and Palarong Pambansa na DepEdu competitions. Ngayon po, iisang grupo na lang kami. We have a board, nandun ako, nandun si Sexani, at galing nga po kami po sa Abusan a few months ago. By December, lalo na yung mga atleta natin, coaches dito, by December, Bacolod po tayo for Batang Pinoy 2026 in Bacolod. Ang lagi po nag-champion dyan, hindi Baguio, Pasig. Pero ngayon po, age 8 years old to 15 years old, ang Batang Pinoy po this year will be in Bacolod. In 2027, it will be in Ilocos Norte. If you are interested, we can bring Batang Pinoy in Lanao in 2028. Think about it. Batang Pinoy is bigger than Palarong Pambansa. 20,000. Very big. PSC spends around 250 million every year for Batang Pinoy. So yung hosting po na yan, pwede tayo magtulungan, nag-pwede tayo, marami na ng projects dito, tapos. We can bring Batang Pinoy back in Mindanao, here in Lanao del Norte, in 2028. Agree ka ba, conference? Yeah. So, yan po, ina-harmonize na po natin. So, pansinin niyo po, ang ginagawa namin ngayon, Philippine Sports Commission, ano ba talaga trabaho nyo? Kailangan ma-identify nyo. Ang number one trabaho po natin ngayon, grassroots. Kasi po, pagkaalam nyo sa Philippine Sports Commission, pag nananalo na yung atleta sa Olympics, o nananalo na sa Asian Games, dyan papasok na si Philippine Sports Commission. Ngayon hindi, bumababa kami sa grassroots. Sabi nga ho ni Mayor Pilet, nung nag-upan, punta ko, ginawa ka din yung braso ko. Sabi niya, pahawak ko nga, Chairman. Kasi magre-retire na ako sa politika. Ngayon lang ako nakahawak ng Philippine Sports Commission Chairman. Ngayon lang ako naka-ano ng ganun palang loob ng PSC para sa mga probinsya. So, yan pag ginagawa natin. So, from golf to gymnastics, to weightlifting, i-introduce na rin po natin yan sa mga UAAP schools, etc. Yan po, para sa mga coaches, yung mga nandito, LGU officials, and magkasama po natin sa DepEd, meron na po kami Philippine Sports Institute na binubuo namin, tapos pwede ka mag-enroll certification courses, and then we get the Coach Developer Academy workbook para po lahat ng coaches natin dito, magbigyan natin ng training. Ginagawa po natin yan. Pero ma'am, we presented to President Marcos the idea of putting up, and maybe you can help co-author this ma'am, yung amendment na po sa Philippine Sports Commission Charter that is 36 years old. Kasi po gusto natin i-amend yung charter para magkaroon tayo ng sports university. Tayo na lang po ang isa sa kukunting bayan sa ASEAN at sa Asia at sa mundo na walang sports university. Meron lang po tayo college. Meron po tayong Human Kinetics College in UP. Meron rin po sa Econ Scholar, sa Lasal. Pero yung university as a university where students can enroll not just as an athlete, but as a nutritionist, sports psychologist, sports marketing, lahat, wala po tayo yan. So we need to amend our PSC charter ma'am. So ayun po, sports tourism. Pakita po natin ito yung Batang Pinoy. Ano po ang pwede sa Lanao del Norte? Ayan po, yung competition ni Conference Indigenous Peoples Games. Bimpiyaga will be in Kota Kinabalu, Doclari, tama ba? Kota Kinabalu this November. The next one is 2028 or 2029. Every 2 years po yan. So, pwedeng Indonesia, tapos Philippines na po yan. So, kung gusto nyo, ang Jensen o nakapag-host na ng Bimpiyaga, Brunei, Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, East Asian growth area. So, kung gusto nyo po, abutin natin yan for 2029 or 2030. And maganda pong competition yan for Lanao del Norte. So, and then yung Mindanao Games, we discussed in PSC, pwede po tayo, kung sunatan niyo po, please think about it, we can organize Mindanao Games in Lanao del Norte in March 2027, if you like, because gawin po natin parang all provinces, 5 regions ba po ang Mindanao? five regions in Mindanao, you can have your own games sponsored by the Philippine Sports Commission in March 2027. Ang contact lang po dyan, Sir Lindon, si Doc Larry. Tingnan po natin, I think we can host the Mindanao Games, for the first Mindanao Games. Dati po kasi parang Mindanao Friendship Games, di ba? Gawin na po natin mas init. Gawin na po natin mas pakpakan. Gawin na natin talagang Mindanao Games. And you can host it in March 2027. Tutulungan ko po kayo ng mga funding. Lalo siya ng business. Ayan po, tingnan niyo mabuti, si President Marcos po, last August, signed Administrative Order 38. And he says, DOP, Department of Tourism, CHESA, DBN, DILG, PAGCOR, Philippine Sports Commission, magsama-sama nga kayo para mag-pool natin yung resources so maybe we can host sports tourism events in the country using all your resources. Ang chairman po ng Interagency Committee na yan, NSTIA, National Sports Tourism Interagency Committee, ay ang Philippine Sports Commission. Ako po ang chairman yan, ang vice chairman po ng DOP. Ayan po lahat ng isa, tingnan niyo po. So kanina sinasabi na ni Vice Governor, sana in the future, Lanao can also host international events. Yes, you can. Tingnan niyo po yung iba dyan, Lapu-Lapu. Meron kakatapos lang po namin Guimaras, Davao, meron po sa Camiguin, meron po sa Boracay, sa August, and Panglao. So kanina, habang nag-represent si Congresswoman, at gusto niyo mga ng football dito, tinext ko na ho yung presidente ng Philippine Football, si John Gutierrez. Sabi ko, John, he's the president of Philippine Football. I don't know if there's a football BFF member here. Pero I texted him and I said, do you know that MTN has a FIFA certified pitch? Sabi niya, I didn't know. Oh, now you know. Oh, bring the national team here. And bring another country. Maybe Malaysia or Indonesia. Kasi sa FIFA ko, pwede yung mga friendlies. You visit the country, play with them, and then you host. It's called the FIFA friendlies. So sabi ni John, I will look into it immediately. And sabi ko, the Philippine Sports Commission will support you. That can be very exciting. Very exciting po yan. So, let me just show this a video. Just to wrap up, no? Just to wrap up, gusto ko makita nyo how we've done transform Batang Pinoy. This is Batang Pinoy in Jensan. As I've said, this is a 250 million project of government. Pero alam niyo po, sabi nga nila, nung sinabi ni Pangulo, austerity muna tayo, magtipid muna tayo, magbawas kayo ng gastos. Alam niyo po, hindi na binawasan ang sports. You know why? Because he said, huwag natin pagkain yung dreams and aspirations ng kabataan. Yung problema ng bayan, hindi problema ng kabataan. Yung problema ng mundo, hindi problema ng kabataan. Ang sports po, hindi po siya gastos. Ang sports po, investment. Ang sports po, lalo na sa mga mahal nating mayor na nandito, ang sports po, investment yan. Hindi po yan gastos na hindi na-appreciate ng mga taong bayan. Alam niyo po ang realization ko nung nakikinig ako kay Congresswoman kanina. Alam niyo po bakit alam niya yung sports sa aking pananaw? Hindi naman po kami matagal ng kakilala. This is only our second meeting. But why does she like sports and why does she support sports? Because there was a time in her life she was a sports mom. She was a sports mom. Meaning, sinasamahan niya lang yung mga anak niya dahil may competition. When you are a sports mom, ganun kalalim ang pag-intindi mo sa sports. And people don't realize that. And you know my realization, kanina ko lang naisip, kasi nung nagpunta po kami sa Naga last month, kung paano dinidescribe ni Congresswoman yung program niya for sports, ganun na ganun din si Mayor Lenny. Nung tinanong ko si Mayor Lenny, Ma'am, bakit alam na alam mo yung swimming, alam na alam mo yung haba, alam na alam mo yung football, alam na alam mo? Alam mo sabi niya, nakikita mo itong upuan na daw sa swimming pool. Ito upuan, ito, sulok ng swimming pool na daw. For 12 years, araw-araw, dyan lang ako nakaupo. Dyan lang ako nakaupo, pinapanood ko lang yung anak ko mag-swimming, mag-swimming, mag-swimming. Araw-araw. So, ganun yung proyekto niya for sports because yun yung nagawa sa buhay niya at sa buhay ng mga anak niya who are very successful now. That is why you are very lucky that the former governor, now Congresswoman, and the distinguished well-known leader of Laro del Norte understand sports. So I will not really, I will make sure that I will leave Lanao with a promise that we will give you more events here because you deserve that. Okay, so this is the final video, but before you end, as I've said, I will make sure and we will make sure kasama ng mga NSAs ng Philippine Sports Commission that your dream will come true. Never mind if it's delayed, but your dream will come true starting today. Because personally, I am really impressed. Huwag na unahan pa ko lang to. If I have 2 more years in PSC, I have 2 more years in PSC. That means I will visit Laro del Norte again and again and again just to make sure this happens. So, panoodin po natin